Hello and welcome to AJ's Ghetto Gourmet. Today we're going to be making some hamburger with home fries. We'll see if you like it. So what you're going to need is some mayonnaise, brown mustard, some liquid smoke, some apple cider here, some bell pepper, mushrooms, French onions, purple onions, tomatoes, bacon bits, 2 types of cheese, and I like to use Texas toast. And then we're going to have a couple potatoes. I'll show you how to put this together in just a minute. So when you're going to cook fried potatoes and you're using the real deal, you need to get you some hot water and a bowl and a scouring pad. And I'll show you why in just a second. So you can see I've got my potatoes there. We're going to pour a little hot water over them bad bears. And I've got a scouring pad. What we're going to do is we're going to clean them up a little bit, and you'll understand why in just a few minutes. Now, as you can see, that bowl had clean fresh water in it, but it's not clean anymore. Okay, guys, so we're ready to start cooking, and I'll give you a show of what we're going to put in there and how we're going to do it in just a second. So we've got this little pan, got a little bit of oil in there, maybe 1/8 of an inch, not a whole lot. We have this pan for the burger, just a little bit of oil in that. And we have all our ingredients, and we'll be putting that together in just a second. So now we have our potatoes in there. I've got the flame down pretty low, and we're gonna cover that. Now, normally you won't cover stuff that you have grease in, but these skillets have these little spouts here that let things breathe, okay? Okay, guys, so these have been cooking for about 3, 4, 5 minutes. And you can see I've already turned them once. So now it's time to put our meat on the fire. And we're going to turn that up a little bit. And we're going to give this a couple of minutes and then we'll come right back. So guys, our potatoes are almost done. We've got the patty in there. We got it flipped over. Now, this is a combination here of the liquid smoke, that apple cider, and a little bit of water. We'll give that a couple of minutes here. So now you can see I've moved my patty over to the side a little bit because we're going to put these tomatoes in there. And then we're going to put about half of these onions in here. And we're going to let them toss around, get some of the moisture out of those tomatoes, and cook those onions just a little bit. Okay, guys, so those potatoes were almost done. I added the rest of that onion that I had and some mushroom with that, and then I put the rest of the mushrooms in the skillet here. Now this hamburger is almost done. We're going to turn that heat off, and then we're going to start putting it together. So now we've got the rest of that on that first slice. We're going to cover this, and then we're going to add the onion and the bacon to this top slice right here. So now you can see we've got the French onion and the bacon on top of that. We're going to turn the stove on for just a second, put just a dash of water in there to kind of steam this up a little bit, get that cheese melting, and then we're going to put it on the bun. So now as you can see, the cheese is all melted good there. I've got my breads mustard, mayonnaised up, and we're going to put a little bit of garlic herb right on the top of that. And then we're going to put these all together. So now on these potatoes, I added a little bit of that French onion to it, a little parsley, a little cilantro, and the leftover of those bacon bits, and we garnished it with the sweet peppers and the bell pepper and a pretty little stick there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching me cook this. I'm going to tell you right now, it's absolutely delicious. Just a plain burger, but it sure looks gourmet, doesn't it? Thank you. Please subscribe.